NFL Network presents Wild Kingdom, a handful of teams fighting for the last wild card spot in the AFC.
Plus, Cowboys dropped one Sunday to the Colts, dropped 5 today. The Week 16 power rankings are out, and Dallas isn't going to like its spot.
And if you crowned them, you may have spoken too soon. 3 of the best teams in the league coming in off losses, and our analysts say 2 of those teams are in big trouble. Hi, everyone. 6 shopping days till Christmas, 12 more winning days to get yourself into the NFL's tournament. Welcome to NFL Total Access. Scott Hansen and Lindsay Rhodes at your service.
Well, now I'm stressed about Christmas. Also excited about football, though, especially, Scott, since we are 4 days away from the first 2 games of Week 16. Redskins, Titans, and Ravens, Chargers, a Saturday doubleheader on NFL Network that could feature one Melvin Gordon. Some good news today out of Costa Mesa regarding his health. What's the story, Steve Weich?
That's right, Lindsay. He practiced at full speed for the first time in 3 weeks. Remember, he has been out with a knee sprain, missed the past 3 games, but he was good to go. He will be starting Saturday against the Ravens, and he said after practice he felt good, and he is eager to rejoin a team that has won every game without him. As for his backup, Austin Eckler, he still remains in concussion protocol. He did not practice. They will monitor his situation through the week. Now, wide receiver Keenan Allen, who sustained a hip injury against the Chiefs and had to leave early, he did not practice, but head coach Anthony Lynn told me they will steadily increase his workload through the week to see if he is ready to go against the Ravens. And lastly, Lindsay, this will be understated but very important. Nose tackle Brandon Mebane, who has missed a month because he's been with his family after his daughter was born with a heart defect. He did return. That'll be huge for the Chargers defensive line against this Ravens run game.
Oh, that is good news. Thank you very much, Steve Weich. Obviously, lots to monitor there in a huge game for both teams. Chargers, who could move into the AFC's top spot if they win and the Chiefs lose, and the Ravens, who are fighting to overtake the Steelers in the AFC North. And if that doesn't work, they're also fighting for the 6th seed, which, as you see here, they will have some competition for. Game is at 8:20 Eastern on Saturday on NFL Network. Sean O'Hara, Reggie Wayne, what are you looking for here?
Well, to me, this game is all about can the Chargers tackle the running backs? And when I say running backs, I'm including Lamar Jackson in that. But this offense is totally different since Lamar Jackson took over in Week 11. And 64% of the time, they're running the football now. So they've completely morphed this offense. Defenses know it's coming. Lindsay, it's the triple option, basically. It's pistol formation. Here's why they can't stop it. Reggie, you know what this is. This is the inverted wishbone right here, right?
Okay,
they motion to this right now, so the defense has got to adjust. You've got 3 guys in the backfield with Lamar right here. 2 of them are going to end up being blockers, Lindsay. The defensive end crashes. He's got his responsibility. But the guy who's supposed to have the quarterback, and even the safety, who was your release valve, I mean, he's 20 yards downfield. They're blocking the guy that's supposed to have the quarterback. So it's great execution. All right, this is all about reading your keys, Lindsay. You can't rep this enough during the week. And you only have 3 days to really do it. But look at everybody's eyes. Everybody's focused on Gus Edwards. They don't even see Lamar Jackson. The corner is supposed to replace as the forced defender, and even he doesn't know who has the football. So I look at this offense, I say Lamar Jackson's having a huge impact. How about Gus Edwards? Since Week 11, there's only 3 running backs in the NFL with more rushing yards than Gus Edwards. And it's Saquon Barkley, Zeke Elliott, and Derrick Henry. So you look at this rushing offense. This is what has enabled the Baltimore Ravens to take over games. It's what the Chargers are going to have to find a way to figure out. Now, here's one little thing that kind of I'm creeping into my mind here. Gus Bradley, defensive coordinator for the Chargers, was with Seattle back in 2012. He's seen this offense before. Greg Roman is assistant head coach. He was the offensive coordinator.
This is all 6 degrees.
It's going way back. Kevin Bacon is coming up next.
All right.
So he's got a little bit of familiarity with this. Brandon Mebane could come back. This could be huge for the Chargers, but they've got to find a way. First of all, who's got the ball? Now we got to tackle it.
Number 1 rush team since Jackson took over under center, 230 yards per game. That and a stingy defense, the number 1 reason that they are in the position that they are in, which is in the playoff hunt, which they were not in a few weeks back. They are in the 6th seed, but the Colts are in the mix for that too, as are a couple of other teams. Reggie, how do you see this playing out?
Well, you know, it's all about matchups.
Yeah.
And that's at this time of the year, that's what it is. It's who you're playing.
Well, man-to-man?
If you're at home, if
Where
you're
you
away,
going?
I'm about to show you exactly
Am
what
I
I'm
supposed to
talking
cover
about
you?
here. No,
Well,
you stay there.
demonstration.
You stay there. You block down for me, right? Like I said, it's all about matchups right here. You know, are you playing at home? Are you playing away? Is weather is going to be in the way? Is a team going to potentially try to be smaller? Here we have right here the Miami Dolphins. They have Jacksonville. You know what? Just because Jacksonville is the AFC South, they probably packed it in, got their U-Haul out front. I got the Miami Dolphins beating them there.
They're not worried about the coach, Reggie.
They're not worried about it at all. They're
worried
worried
about
about themselves, right? Now you got Buffalo. Now I mentioned the weather. It's probably going to be snowing in Buffalo, and we know the Miami Dolphins guys, they don't like snow. So I actually got the Miami Dolphins beating. I mean losing, I'm sorry, to the Buffalo Bills. Baltimore Ravens. Saturday night game, big game, right? Phillip Rivers is on fire. I have the Baltimore Ravens actually losing to the Chargers.
Ouch.
I have them beating the Cleveland Browns,
Two
right?
good defenses.
Indianapolis Colts, hot, on fire. New York Giants, they packed it in. I'm sorry, Sean, but they packed it in. I got the Colts winning that game. I'm going to keep this last game away. I got the Tennessee Titans beating the Washington Redskins. Now it's going to come down to this game, this final game, Week 16. The
Or
Tennessee
17.
Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Colts is going to Tennessee. Andrew Luck has never lost to, Week 17, I'm sorry. Andrew Luck has never lost to the Tennessee Titans, and he will continue to keep that streak going. The Colts will beat the Tennessee Titans. They're going to finish 10-6. They're going to find a way to get into that playoff hunt. And when they get there, nobody wants to see the Indianapolis Colts in the playoffs.
Never ever. Did you say never ever?
Ever, ever.
Ever ever.
You know,
Ever.
the Colts defense since week 7, #1 in the league.
Yes.
That said, the Ravens defense, #1 in the league since week 1. So these are both some very good
Matchup.
defenses that are fighting
Matchups,
for
all
that
about
number 6
matchups.
spot. That depends on them losing this week, though.
I know.
We'll see if that happens. Scott?
All right, Monday Night Football last night.